Hello everyone, at last I was able to gather all the Lotus footage I had, so now I can actually start releasing it publicly. With a couple of notes though. Strap in, because another rant is incoming. As usual, if you wanna skip it, go to the timestamp shown on the screen right now. Many of you have asked me to post more Lotus gameplay. Allow me to explain why exactly this channel doesn't have many Lotus related videos compared to, for example, Serpent or Dragon ones. This is due to my strong dislike towards Lotus in terms of balance. I actually really like the backstory and design of this clan, and in my opinion it's probably got the best lore out of all. It's just the balance. It's really bad. And it shows everywhere. In online games.
Yes.
And in offline games as well.
You serious?
I've always been sort of a person of principle, so some of my judgments on particular subjects tend to be quite radical. This is also the reason why I stopped playing online. Reminder, I haven't played the legacy version of the game for nearly half a year. So I'm waiting on the development team to fix most of the game bugs in the new installation of BR, that is the Steam version, as well as more people to flow in. By the way, ʟᴏᴏᴏ was released on Steam at the beginning of December. It has its own fair share of issues, for example multiplayer is hit and miss and basically it's better to play via Redmin VPN, aka LAN emulator, but it's an active development and all of that is going to be fixed and improved as the time goes on. I'll leave the link to it down in the description, or you can Google it yourself. There's quite a bunch of reasons why I stopped playing on Game Rager, aka online, aka competitively. But I'm gonna leave them for another video that is gonna dive into my story with ʟᴏᴏᴏ and my journey into the competitive scene, as well as how we ended up here. If you are curious about some particular topics I could mention, or got some questions, feel free to leave a comment about them. Coming back to the topic. To explain it in layman's terms, you don't see many Lotus games on this channel because Lotus is a broken mess of a clan as it stands now. I can make a short video on it explaining in detail why exactly it's broken, but only if there's a demand for it. So let me know in the comments if you want a video. Now, you probably got this question in mind, but ʟᴏᴏ, why did you record this set of videos then? I'm not gonna lie, I actually recorded them to later showcase them on my channel, but there was a catch and I decided against it in the end. What's the catch? Well, I was actually smurfing. I'm not proud of that, and nowadays I'm strongly against that. Quick explanation. Smurfing is playing under another account, pretending to be a different person for whatever reason. I did that out of my insecurities at the time, it was my first time playing 1v1 matches as Lotus and I didn't want everyone to know it was me, in case I wasn't doing well. Looking back at it, I really have no idea what was going on through my head at the time, but it was 7 years ago. I was 17, it's sort of an explanation. Now I am who I am, not hiding anymore, and there's no reason for me or anyone else at that point to do that. If you're listening to this right now and you smurf, quit that, you hear me? Stop, it only damages the communities you participate in. It has no benefit whatsoever, just accept who you are and deal with it. Anyway, so, this was back in 2013. I recorded it on my Alive Back Then laptop. It doesn't have a very good bitrate, meaning the video quality is quite mediocre. It's also in 30 FPS and it has default BR field of view, oh my lord. I hope you can bear through that, because at least now it's going to have my commentary over it. And I actually played versus great competitive players at the time. Besides, these are probably the only competitive Lotus games that will be on this channel for a long time to come, unless it's occasional high-skill team games or something. Overall, it's 9 games, and this video will have 2 of them. And actually, it's about a unique matchup of Dragon versus Lotus. you definitely won't be seeing something like that any soon again. Alright, let's get down to business. This time I'm playing versus BlueSky. You probably know him from the most popular video on my channel. The link to that video is going to pop up in the top right corner of this video right about now. And so, the first video in the Lotus Play series begins now. What you're about to witness is the absolute shortest game I've ever played in my 9 years of Battle Realms Online. It's also a very good example of one of those broken Lotus things. Hashtag just Lotus things. I actually rushed Blade Acolytes against Dragon. It's done on purpose because I was testing the actual set bug. And if you are not aware, Blade Acolytes of Lotus, for some reason, it's some mistake in the code actually, they do insane damage to dragon huts, horses and peasants. Not sure about the last two, but I think they actually deal insane damage to them as well. But it's easy to spot on the huts, but I think horses and peasants go down really quick as well. So you are about to see how it looks from the side. I'm not sure why I built two huts, but I guess that's for faster resource gathering. But generally, if you rush, you don't really want building two huts.
I toil. I am humble. I serve. I scream death. Quickly, kill the savages.
Okay, so BlueSky is instantly in a bad position because he made chemists, and chemists just get shredded by acolytes in no time. However, he was successful in collecting horses, and horses basically give his chemist a great trample ability that damages acolytes, and they are also protected from the cutting attacks as long as the horse is alive. As you see, my acolytes actually suffer from trample, but due to how much of damage acolytes are able to output to horses, you see all those horses going down real fast. But I'm unable to intercept the horses and catch them myself, so I have to just use acolytes. Damage upgrade coming in, it's gonna be devastating. Just see for yourself how quickly everyone goes down. Peasants, horses, chemists, and the peasant huts. They just get annihilated. Some micro on my part, nothing special, but I'm trying to be sneaky about it. But I actually fail miserably, but this one is nice. He's trying to save horses, but he's unable to do that because I'm hunting for those horses. If I let him get them, I'm gonna be dead. But I think his mistake was in not running away, far away, and collecting at least 4 horses to kind of one-shot my acolytes. But I don't think he would have time, because I would then attack his rice and peasants, and it would be devastating. I was able to intercept the horse, and as you see, it's just the end. Everyone just dies. Acolytes are merciless. The second horse is intercepted, and he gives up. He just gives up. Look how everyone just goes down. How quickly these peasants are gonna go down. Just see for yourself. Real fast. This game took less than 5 minutes. It's crazy. Luckily, in the Steam version, this bug is fixed. On to the next game we go. This second game is much longer, and that's because I'm a dummy Lotus, not really experienced in long games, even though it's playing against Dragon. I'm not trying to rush him this time, I think, that's why I go for both of the huts. Don't build huts with one peasant, don't do it. What you see right now is not how you play. Always build one hut with 2 peasants, minimum. I experiment in these videos a lot because I'm trying to find new tactics and strategies, but what you saw there wasn't a good example of it. He's building a hut on my base to just scout what I'm gonna do, so it gives him line of sight so he can understand what to do. And I'm actually trying to tower rush him. Logically, he should switch bases. He's not rushing anywhere because it's just one peasant. He's trying to kill me, and the Lotus peasants have the least health, so he's collecting rice. He sees all of my 5 peasants building the tower, meaning it's gonna get up soon. The way you see it, he is running away right when I tower up. And yes, he's on my base now, so we switch bases like this. He's building his own tower now at my base.
I serve. I toil.
But the dragon tower is not as scary as the Lotus one in the beginning. So I'm not really bothered by it that much, and I can actually hold the ground. But since he ran away, my tower is basically useless. But I'm still going on offense. I'm continuing to be offensive.
I tend. I serve.
He's got an archer towered up, so archer is now gonna deal some damage to my peasants.
I obey.
I'm still not bothered, and I'm still going for acolytes. That's actually surprising because I don't remember these games. Yeah, I'm not going to attack straight away, I'm just hoarding them. And he's going for horses again. Archers and horses, but this time he has towers, so it will be easier to defend against acolytes.
I obey.
I'm not sure why I went for acolytes. I think I wanted to take him down real quick, and yes, acolytes are gonna kill peasants that are catching horses. I'm not very good at microing them though, so and he's good at microing his peasants, so he's running away. I'm unable to catch up with them, but I got a lot of acolytes by now, so we're gonna deal some real damage. Still, I got affected by the tower because I'm not looking at the tower. I wasn't able to intercept the horses, and in the end I lost most of the acolytes, which is no bueno.
I am humble.
And here I'm going for creep, I think, because I got the forges, and now I'm gonna go for garden and the training ground. No water. Yeah, I understand that just now, so I'm gonna go and build a water hut.
I toil. I obey. I toil.
I'm not rushing anywhere. Even if he goes to attack me now, it's nothing much. He won't be able to do much damage. I'll be able to defend. However, now he has advantage over me, which is horses. He can use them for resources and advance further, while I'm in a sort of a gem.
I toil. I am humble.
As you see, I quickly gave up on the acolytes. I shouldn't have built two forges, but I'm able to build the creep now, so I'll have to go on offense as soon as possible because I have the crypt, and I shouldn't let him go for town square and upgraded town square, which is a royal academy, so he can train guardians with concussion smash, which is a battle gear from Fireworks Factory. And Fireworks Factory is a special building of the Dragon clan, which allows you to get battle gears. He's amassing quite an army there, but as long as I have Dark Canopy and even just Uncleans, I'm good. Death Sentry, which is obtained by eating a peasant, is a great skill that will dismount archers and everyone, pretty much everyone, from horses. And another battle gear which is obtained by Brower's Blessings is Goo, one of the most broken things in the Lotus clan, which slows down every enemy by 75%. It's crazy, and in combination, this Goo and the Death Sentry, they are devastating. Always. I was able to get the aviary up, and I'm gonna get channelers, probably the best healers in the game. Dark Canopy coming up is gonna protect me from archer shots and trample by horses. So I already have the counter to the horses. That's just Lotus for you. However, I built the crypt in a bad spot, so now I am unable to build the second hut in the middle of the rise, which is not good. Don't build your crypts there. Ideally, actually, with this army I should attack, but I'm not bothered for some reason. I should already just go and attack him, but I'm not taking my chances, looks like. And I'm going for warlocks, I think, to get so chill. I see horses spreading out from the hill, and I think he's there, so I'm gonna go check. But it may have been just an illusion, and me being paranoid. I'm still scouting the map though. Going for town square, I think I'm also rushing keep. I'm not sure why, I should just go attack. Blade Acolyte is fast, so I'm just scouting with him. I think like that it's even better than using Leaf Disciple's battle gear, which shows a huge area around him.
We are moving.
I serve.
Okay, so now I'm actually going on offense. Okay, better late than never.
I tend.
Still building a second tower though, in case he wants to attack my base while I'm at his base. Since Lotus is slow and I can't just, you know, move freely around the map. 3 adepts, 3 canopies, it's more than enough for unlimited Dark Canopy. That will be up 24/7.
I fly.
Uncleans, I'm probably betting on the combo of Goo and Death Sentry. I don't have enough army to actually take down buildings and effectively fight his army, I think. So I need warlocks or more uncleans, someone who will be able to deal damage to buildings and stuff. I see a guardian, so I was quite late in the end. Instantly I waste my Goo and Sentry because I got scared, I think got spooked.
I tend.
Warlocks are coming up.
Am the root.
But I don't really have a counter to guardians here. I mean, I have Goo, which I should use all the time, but I should be really careful with it. He's protecting himself with towers. We give him a nice line of sight, and he can blind everyone who comes close. I'm using Goo just because I can. Don't use it like that. Only use it if you see a Guardian coming straight right to you. You can use Go prematurely, but if you are like going to take a look at your base and build something, so you know you don't miss anyone coming through. Warlocks are coming up, third tower coming up. I'm not sure why, because clearly he has no intention of going to attack me. No intention of attacking me. I'm scouting a little with sec. I found the fireworks factory, which I should take down whenever I have a chance. Moving on with canopies, with adepts. I'm gonna try and do something. Yeah, some stuff. Okay, he gave me some stamina, which is always nice. His samurai gave me stamina. He himself is trying to get yam points by using samurai seppuku. He got Ara, which is a great ranged Zen master. She deals huge damage, so it's always someone to look out for. But since I have Canopy, it's not really a problem. I think Tao and his monks would be a more dangerous competition, so to say.
Yes. Of course.
More warlocks coming in, of course. All my bet is on them. And pretty much every Lotus bets on warlocks and soul chill battle gear. I have enough stamina for 2 soul chills, and that's already devastating for first and second tier units of dragon.
I am ready. Your will be done.
So now basically my task is to get stamina with sec and get as many soul chill battle gears as possible. And as you see, 3 warlocks already destroy buildings easily. He tries to invade me with his guardians, but I always have Goo, so he always backs up. But I only have 1 unclean with Goo, and ideally I should have 2 or even 3 of them. And note that my main base is unprotected.
Yes.
With the wind.
He was able to intercept my warlock, very nice. Ideally, instead of building the 3rd tower on my base, I should have built it here, so it could give me a nice line of sight so I can intercept whoever would come my way. But, well, I was just learning, although it's common sense by now. It was long ago, okay? I'm much better now, but it's still something.
Of course.
Yeah, it's kinda...
Yes.
It's sort of nice to look back at how you played before and assess and analyze all the games with your current skill. Always seeing what you could have done better and stuff like that. Okay, soul chill used on a guardian. Another guardian coming in and another soul chill. And another guardian coming in, but I have no soul chill, but I have Goo, so I was able to throw it. As you see, it didn't do anything, but he has a 4th guardian and I don't have anything this time. But I was able to run away And more Guardians coming in, and it's a problem. It's a problem. Oh my god, I don't have stamina for Soul Chill. I don't have stamina for anything. Adepts are somewhere around. Okay, Sentry is up. Canopy is up, but he still keeps smashing my face. I need stamina. I lost 2 Warlocks already.
The magic grows.
But he still runs back because Sentry just destroyed him. Basically, Sentry did all the work. He wasn't able to target it, probably because my Lotus units were around. And, well, it still turned out nicely for me, even though he did great job on kinda trying to kill me. He just didn't have the army needed for that, and he didn't destroy the Sentry. So, as you see, my Staff Adepts are unharmed. 2 Warlocks still, Go and Sentry are still here. I'm closing in on him because I have to.
Show me the way.
I see Guardians coming in, but it's not a problem. I'm not sure how he got both of my Staff Adepts at the same time, but not a problem. Not a problem.
My life is yours.
Just from these standoffs, you can see how much army he loses, how much damage he takes, and how little damage I take with my Lotus army. And this should already be telling you something.
I tend. I toil.
Okay, I'm making more healers to minimize the damage. I see the Dragonfire. Again, he intercepted my Warlock. And he seems to be closing in on my base. Which is a good decision because I'm unprotected there. Basically just by towers, which can be easily taken down by archers with fire arrows.
Of course.
Your will be done.
Trying to close in again.
I am ready.
Carefully. I see his army. It's pretty nice. Throwing goo, but I failed to stop the Guardian. But I used Soul Chill on him.
Your will be done.
Perhaps I'm too close to the tower, but he's unable to stun me now. Pretty funny. Pretty funny. It should be able to stun from at least this range. I'm trying to take as many buildings as possible with me. Basically without any punishment, because he can't do anything against this, because I have Canopy up and he doesn't have enough Guardians. He backs up to the second tower of his. Soul Chill, all Soul Chill is used. So I actually need to stop Warlocks and let them get stamina. A lot of units in the back, I should actually close them in as well. It looks very bad for him, and perhaps I let my guard down a little. He's trying to attack channelers, and he's using monks are a problem. I get more adepts. I'm not sure why I'm not attacking monks with warlocks attacks. I was just you know, recovering stamina for Soul Shield, but I could have saved that unclean because I need those uncleans, but I lost them just like that. It's pretty bad. I should just use the warlocks attacks. I see him, he closed in on me, he got too close, so I was able to soul chill his archers. As you see, they all just lay face down on the ground. I need more healers, I need more uncleans. I need to take down that dragon monument.
Show me the way.
Go forth. I am ready. Of course. Yes.
Your will be done.
Your will be done.
I'm giving him some time to recover while I'm recovering myself, even though I should push the 3 canopies and 4 warlocks. I should just keep pushing because it's an easy push.
My weapon is yours.
I'm protected with canopies and I can always take down whoever comes close to me with soul chill. As you see, each time I use soul chill, I let my warlocks be passive and recover stamina to use it again. But I also have to decide what should I do. Actually, recover stamina or destroy buildings. Destroying buildings with warlocks is like no challenge. As you see, guardians go down just like this. Unluckily for dragon, they just don't have any resistance against cutting, and they are actually weak to cutting. So that's pretty bad. A lot of units in the dragon clan are weak to cutting damage, and that's one of their problems.
The magic grows.
Undoubtedly, soul chill needs a nerf. It deals 100 damage, and it can be used twice.
Your will be done.
It's crazy. I have no idea what were they thinking balancing it like that, but well, can always be rebalanced now that Battle Realms is revived officially.
I seek. Yes, of course. I am ready. Of course.
Not sure what was that. Went in without any protection from adepts.
We are
Luckily I
moving.
have healers now.
I spread your wings.
I'm not sure why he's not repairing his monument, because I keep raiding it with just one unit after another. I'm not sure why I backed away as well. I should just keep attacking him. I see him in the middle because he's attacking my unit. But he's still holding his ground, so he's not trying to attack my base. He's just trying to protect himself, which is probably not a good strategy. Methinks he's trying to just go for Dragonfire. Most likely. But he needs to attack me, he needs to attack my base because I'm on his side. I actually missed a guardian here, but I was able to kill all the whirling spears and all the spearmen and guardian as well. But he took down 2 of my staff adepts, meaning I'm left with 1 canopy. And I'm running away like a coward. Okay, I'm actually going for the monument, which I destroyed, and so he will have to build another one.
I seek.
Now, being in the open like that, even though warlocks have that protection from height advantage and they have almost no weaknesses,
I obey.
it's a little dangerous against archers with long range, but
A simple request.
it's fine. I'm waiting on healers and staff adepts, I guess, and trying to close in. Just a simple mistake in movement that he does, and I will be able to kill him in one press of a button. I'm not sure why I decided to build towers there. I should have kept pushing on his side, to not give him any breathing space.
My soul is yours.
Yes.
Hunting.
But I guess I'm rethinking my strategies. Uncleans are here. I actually have quite a lot of
My weapon is yours.
yin points, but I don't have enough rice to call Zen Masters. But I have Evane, which is great. Now I have more stopping power against Guardians.
We go with the wind.
Of course.
And I could freeze him in place.
Yes. Go for.
Ideally, I should upgrade the town square and get the speed upgrade. Right when I was talking about it, I decided to do that in the game. Nice.
I am ready.
I'll show you the blackness.
Not a wise idea to use battle gears like that. I should have just put Evane forward and attack and use her standard attacks because she's able to deal quite a bunch of damage. And she has quite a range.
Am the root.
I spotted more buildings, including Keep, which is bad for him. Because I will be able to easily take it down. But he will be able to rebuild it on the left side of his. So it's probably not a problem. But right after I destroy Keep here, I should head where I was in the beginning.
No escape.
To just always give him a hard time.
Will be done.
Not sure why I used Evane, I got scared.
They die.
But as you see, he's not following up with anything. So I'm just able to freely destroy whatever the hell I want.
Yes. I seek. Your will be done.
Actually, all I need right now is just Izil with his another broken battle gear, which is haste.
Yes.
And I could just be unstoppable with that.
Indeed.
I should just save for Izil. That's all you need here. As it stands now in the game, the broken stuff.
I'll crush their skulls. Bow to the Lotus. I am
What is happening to my adept here? What was that? I let that Kabuki live.
lurking.
Okay, that's a speed upgrade, I think. Yeah. That's a speed upgrade.
With the wind.
Okay, my army is basically growing, and that's all I'll need to take him down. As I said, it just needs one Izil. So with him I could be unstoppable, but without him I'm still vulnerable.
Your will be done.
I'm reminding you that here I'm using meta strategy of Lotus. That's almost how everyone plays the Lotus clan.
They're
All the
mine.
battle gears and units used, it's just how Lotus works in competitive. That's the meta. That's the meta. Nobody, nobody is telling me to play like that,
Your
but
will be
that's
done.
just Battle Realms Online for you. And it's still a good example of how broken the clan is. It just shows you
Hunting.
how things are. Of course, Dragon may have made some mistakes, but ideally all clans
Seek.
need to have chances against each other. It shouldn't be just, this one-sided steamroll. That's really unbalanced.
Hunting.
I am ready.
Just if we are just comparing kills and deaths on the both sides. Just that ratio is telling a lot.
For the trees, they die.
Now that I got the speed upgrade on Warlocks, I can move around more confidently. As you see, they are quite hasty now.
Yes.
Now all I need is Izil, and yes, as I see on the resource counter, I'm actually saving up for Izil. And at the same time, I'm closing in on him. He understands that, as you see, no more towers because they all got taken down. ʟᴏᴏ goes forward to stop whoever comes first.
I am ready.
Basically, I feel like the game is over because that's just how it is. I got all the gears. I have enough soul shield to kill whoever he tries to put against me. I got ʟᴏᴏ. It's GG. At least I think so. So I let my guard down. And you should never let your guard down. But I'm confident. I'm being smug here. Just closing in like inevitable doom. Okay, wasted soul shield there. Got stunned, but it's nothing much. And our guardian comes in and I can't do anything. But my ghoul previously thrown works. And oh my god, what is happening? ʟᴏᴏ's battle gear works. He fails his whirling spear. Everyone goes down because of the sentry, because of the soul shield. Everyone dies on the dragon's side. That's just how it is. If you are unsure of what just happened, it's just Lotus. Hashtag just Lotus things. I encourage you to force that hashtag in the Battle Realms community. This was probably one of the funniest moments in, again, one of the funniest moments in my online career. This was really funny. He made quite a nice attack, but my ghoul stopped a lot of his army. And it was invisible because, you know, the effect, in-game effect and the visual effect, they don't line up. They don't always line up, so he didn't see ghoul because it was invisible, but it was still working. And that's when he failed big time. Oh my god, what a game. And this is why you don't play Dragon versus Lotus. But as you see on those stats, it's he did quite good there. Those stats on his side are great because he had horses. But, you know, just Lotus power, just Lotus. That's it for today. Thanks for watching. I've recently picked up a new video editor and I'm experimenting with different effects and transitions and other jokes, etc, etc. Let me know if you like the format, criticize something, suggest something. I'm glad to listen to you. I want to see what you guys want from this channel, from these BR videos, aside from my plans, of course. I'll try to post as soon as I can. I know that's the #1 demand from you, so I'll try to follow. Looking forward to your comments. See you on the battlefield.